Good afternoon and hello world, I'm Maya Sundermeyer. I don't have a lot of time to go into my introductions. What I'd like to do is welcome you to my blog series. And I'd like to dive right into the topic today. I'm giving tips to parents and guardians and to teachers and to family members and parents of friends and to therapists. But mainly I want to talk to parents today because my blogs are now a resource in Parent to Parent of Georgia. So what I'm doing is I've been talking about what I think needs to happen for a situation where you have an adolescent female that is on the autism spectrum. And what I want to do is I want to mention that no, you notice that you're not going to cure your daughter. That's the first thing I want to put down. And you need to know that. Your daughter is not broken, so quit trying to fix her. That's the second thing you need to realize. You also need to realize that, hey, she's trying to communicate if she's quoting lines from a movie or a TV show. That's called scripting or another form of echolalia. And it's because she's scared and she doesn't really know what to say. So she uses lines from a movie. And the thing you probably want to do first and foremost is, hey, go with the flow on that. But you very slowly want to work with her on her social skills. And you also want to help her learn how to greet people. You want to help her to learn how to be polite to them and know the difference between what's appropriate and what's not appropriate. You also need to know that, yes, they're going to be interested in certain things that most adolescent girls are not. And the first thing you need to remember is don't try to steer them away from something that they're interested in. If it's an appropriate interest, I would try and do a little workaround with that. But at the same time, you need to teach them that it's not appropriate for them to be talking about the, let's say, talking about topics at NASA in excess, or talking about the Minions and Despicable Me in excess. Other people aren't going to want to hear that. What you want to do is you want to get her exposed to new things. And, meanwhile, just get her exposed. But at the same time, I would quit trying to compare her to other neurotypical females. Hey, don't say something like, well, gee, honey, other girls your age don't sit and talk about Despicable Me all day long, or they don't talk about the Minions. No, don't do that. I would exclude that. What I would do is I would say, hey, listen, I found this really, really great article on the opera. I know that you like music. Have you ever heard of Mozart? And just show them that. Another thing you could do now is, since autism is so big, I would show them some of the greatest geniuses like Albert Einstein and Mozart, and look at some of the things that they were interested in too. I'd also probably help them, like a Temple Grandin's always talking about getting them little jobs. So maybe something like a paper route job or something like mowing the lawn. I mean, yeah, you're not going to cure your daughter, but it would be wise for you to start teaching them responsibilities at a very young age, like from 12 years old and up. And another thing you want to do is, I know you want to protect them, but I think that's unwise. Other things you need to do is teach them table manners. And according to Temple Grandin, you don't want to scream no at your child. Let's say, for instance, they want to eat their food with their hands. You want to put your hand on their shoulder and you want to very quietly say something to them like, use your spoon, or you want to put a fork in front of them and give them a little gesture and say, hey, that's a dirty habit, and that's what you need to do. So anyway, if you have any questions or comments about what I have to say, moms, dads, aunts, uncles, I'd be really happy to hear from you. So please also do not forget to subscribe and share my stuff on Twitter and on Facebook and on YouTube and help me go viral. Until next time, I'm Maya Sundermeyer.